Recently, I traveled to Japan for 2 weeks. It's the first time I visit Japan. In this video, I'll talk about my experience with lots of photos taken during the trip. I brought with me 2 Fujifilm cameras. One is the GFX 50R with a 50mm lens, and I thought about using it as the only camera, but since it's the first time I visit Japan and it's not easy for me to go there from Australia, so I also brought X-T5 with a few lenses, the 18mm f1.4 and the Sigma 56mm f1.4 for low light, and 16 to 50mm zoom lens for flexibility. I also thought about getting the Viltrox 27 f1.2 on X-T5, which is the same 40mm equivalent as the 50mm on 50R. The lens has positive reviews, and the larger aperture means I can also use it in low light, but it's heavier than I could comfortably hold. Our first stop is Osaka. The hotel we lived in is close to a train station. I'm amazed when I saw the huge wave of people during peak hours and how organized they are while waiting for the train and getting on and off. We visited the Tsutenkaku Tower surrounded by small shops, and you can see lots of culture elements. It's a good opportunity for street photography, but I was a bit hesitant to take photos since people seem to be reluctant to be photographed. The Universal City is a famous place if you're into it. It has several theme parks, and I recommend getting the express ticket if you want to visit most of them. We didn't buy the express ticket and waited 2 hours just to enter the Super Mario Park. Our second stop is Kyoto. You can see a mixture of traditional and modern cultures in one place. We visited some temples. Actually, the hotel we lived in is next to a temple, I think. The weather's not good and the leaves are still green, but nonetheless I was totally refreshed by what I saw, given that I've been living in Australia for a long time. There's also a feeling of a more familiar culture while I was walking on the small street. People are kind and follow the rules. This is how people wait at a bus stop. You can never see it in Australia. We had Ichiran ramen on one night, and this is when we were waiting to be served. You order at the machine and sit in a standalone cell. People who serve you are behind the curtain and there's no face-to-face communication. At one of the temples, I saw a boy taking photos of his girlfriend wearing kimono. The kimono renders well with the landscape, so I took a few photos for her and sent the photos to her boyfriend. Our last stop is Tokyo. The hotel is not in city. In the city, it's either expensive or the conditions not as good. We have to catch train and change lines to visit the places we planned. It's okay because the public transport is convenient. We bought the 72 hours ticket, which is less expensive than swiping the phone card every time, but even with the phone card, it's still cheaper than the ticket price in Melbourne. With more than 100 million people in such a small country, they can still manage to get most of the public transport arrive on time. If the train's delayed, they'll let you know the reason, and there's a place you can get certificate for the delay. You can't imagine this in Australia. The photos in low light are mostly taken with the X-T5 and 18mm f1.4 lens. I rely on in-body stabilization for some of the photos. It worked well, but not as good as some of the Olympus models. Tokyo is known as a modern city, but I'm mostly interested in visiting old places. We visited Sensoji Temple, lots of people and opportunities for street photography. We also visited Nipoli, which means sunset place. I didn't know where the name comes from until I saw a place with lots of temples and graveyards. I guess the meaning behind the name is that life is as short as sunrise and sunset. In the end, we left Tokyo and headed back to Melbourne. I hope I can visit Japan again in a different season next time. Please let me know your thoughts and thanks for watching.